All right, what's happening, guys? It's Moto. I'm back. OTU Media. We're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator today. We're going to be driving our custom Peterbilt 389 for CDL University. It's literally the best CDL school in the country. Make sure you guys go and check them out, cdluniversity.org. You can get your CDL in as little as 4 weeks, but they can't help you if they don't know you. So if you want to be making great money all through 2021, give Darren Miller a call over at CDL University. All right, guys. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in as always. And you know what time it is. It's time to get on the road. And we're going to have a little bit of housekeeping to do here before we get started because we are rather tired, as you can see on our display over here. So the very first thing that we are going to have to do, because American Truck Simulator does keep track of how many hours you've been on the road, you have to stop and rest periodically as a real truck driver, or else you will be fined. I understand. Can't be on the road longer than 8 hours at a time or something like that. Okay. Here we go. So got us a little spot to stop at and take us a nap down. So this is just going to be a nice, relaxing little drive through wherever it is that we're at. Also want to say thank you to Darren Miller at CDL University for furnishing us with these amazing controls. We got a full-on force feedback steering wheel. You can feel the weight of the trailer in the steering wheel. We've got a full 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission shifter here with a range splitter, which is absolutely amazing. You guys can see me using it there to go from the low RPMs to the high RPM setting. And our set of pedals down here, which is awesome. We've got our clutch and our brake, our throttle, and as we would need to do in a real truck, we are double clutching in between gears. American trucks have asynchronous transmissions, so you have to clutch out of and into gear. But it's not a problem. You get used to it pretty quick. We're getting close over here. And I'm using my range splitter right now, guys, to go between low and high, just because it looks great on the content. If you are really driving a truck, of course, what the range splitter really it makes it easy to do is haul weight around. So because I don't have any weight on the truck, it's not going to be any problem if I'm starting in high, or really even probably in second gear. But if I had a trailer with 20-30,000 pounds of freight on it, that would be a different story. And that range splitter would help me smoothly transition my load in between gears. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way around here. Fantastic. Oh, this gate too, huh? Can't win them all, I guess. Hopefully I can even get into this place. All right. Alright, this is looking pretty promising here. Let's try it out. Alright, excellent. Oh boy, we got all kinds of stuff to do over here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to get us some sleep over here. And then I think we're going to hook up to a flatbed maybe I saw. Unless it's just an unbelievably long haul. That'll do her. Here we go. Alright guys, stop that engine, and then I think we are going to go ahead and rest. Excellent. Okay, now then, let's head back towards the entrance. Oh, yep, that parking brake. Can't wait to have the plungers. That'll be really neat. Those are custom built controls too. Expensive, but we're gonna get them. It's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, I almost feel like I could literally go from this and drive the truck over. I've never driven trucks before, guys. I don't have my CDL. Too busy making media and fighting the good fight here. But I get tired of doing that and being broke all the time. I'm gonna go get a CDL from CDL University in as little as 4 weeks. I'm gonna make some bank. All right, here we go. Let's see what the jobs look like. Oh yeah, see there. 36,000 pounds. A double. Going to Las Vegas. And you know what, guys? I'm excited about that because our garage is actually in Las Vegas. So we're going to be able to make this very efficient because we're going to take this job and drive on back home to our HQ. And they don't have the maps for Oklahoma yet, but trust me, whenever they do, we will get it, and we will be based right here in Red Mainland. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that flatbed job was. But I didn't see it on the available tickets and stuff. I'm gonna guess that was not available tickets. Oh, baby. All right. Here we go. Take a look outside this sucker. All right. That's going to be long and mean, huh? Pick that sucker up. Ooh. All right. We are going to have to cut that almost immediately to get around the side of that fence right there, but it's okay. I think we'll be able to do it. I'll have to pull out maybe that direction, and then the entrance is over there. No, all those entrances were blocked. Remember, we're going back out the way we came in here. That's right. All right, and our GPS seems to agree. All right, guys, a one last look at our custom Peterbilt 389 for CDL University here. If you guys are interested in getting your commercial driver's license, visit cdluniversity.org. Give them a call. All right. You guys know what time it is then. It's time to get on the road. That means we're going to need our trucker music. We might even start in low here. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, am I on an uphill? Oh my. There we go. You know what? Ha! Let's cheat. Let's use this here parking lot. And we'll just make us a big loop. Get us a good look at the trailers that way too. Neat. The steep and long, everybody that sees don't bang it gone. Awesome. Turn completely around. About to speed all sound. They all say you had to get out the way, you get away. Safe and sound. Folks, when the truck picked up too much speed, run my feet. All right, Atlanta, GA. Knows his name. Sweat got out while running back. Gonna go to glory right now. Awesome. All right, we're getting underway, guys. We are breaking the speed limit here. Whew. Boy, you can most definitely feel the weight on this trailer, though. No way do we make this light. We're gonna do it. There we go. Nice. Look around. So you got and it's short time to get done. I guess that's the last of the Cowboys. Cowboys.
Hey, good noontime. This is Darren Miller with CDL University. Look, it's been a while since we've had a Tuesday truce with CDL University, uh, but we're doing it right now. I've got something to talk about today that, man, I could talk about for a long time. For some reason, we live in a society now where people want things quick and they want to make decisions quick, and they want to go someplace that their name, uh, a place to spend money where there's name recognition, and sometimes that's just not the best thing to do. Let me give you a perfect example. McDonald's. People will pull in McDonald's left and right. McDonald's is everywhere. Everybody around the world knows the name McDonald's. They know you can go get a burger there and some fries and some food that's just not really good for you. But every day, line after line after line, 24 hours a day in a lot of spots, just keep rolling and just keep rolling. It's easy to get to, but nobody checks into the food. Nobody checks into how bad is the food to you. Now, there's been documentaries on it, and there's been guys out there that have said, this stuff will kill you if you eat it every meal, every day. But people just, they continue to do it because it's easy. Look, I'm going to tell you something. When you're looking at getting your commercial driver's license, you don't want to make a quick decision like that. And I've been saying for years now, we get calls all the time from people that have made a bad decision in another school. and then they can't get their CDL because they don't get enough training time. There's too many people on the yard. There's too many people that come into the school. There's too many people to be able to be trained properly. And then they call us up and say, "Hey, man, I can't get my CDL here," and they're going to class there, and they're already seeing. Look, right after they show up, they're saying, "Hey, this isn't going to work." And then we get people that call us after they've gone through and they've been kicked out of school because they can't pass the test, and they call us, "Man, I need help on this," and they've already spent their money, and this is an investment that costs $5,000. I don't care where you go to in the state of Oklahoma, it's going to be around $5,000. It may be more. Um, but anyway, so this isn't an investment that you should take lightly. And I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about what you should look for and what kind of questions you should ask when you go to and you look for a truck training school. Everybody, the first question out of their mouth every time they call any schools, how much does it cost? Well, it's a good question only if you know uh, the value of that. If you don't know anything about it, and if obviously, if that's probably your first question about it, you don't know anything about it, um, because there's a lot that goes on in helping you get your CDL. If there wasn't a lot to it, then it wouldn't cost very much. Um, but it's really cheap. The price of getting your CDL in the state of Oklahoma is really, really cheap compared to what it costs to train you and the return on your investment on how much money you're going to make in a lucrative career driving with a commercial driver's license. Now, one thing when you're on the phone, and people will say all kinds of things. As a matter of fact, there's websites out there that will tell you that they have small classes. They don't have small classes. You can say it, but then when you show up and there's 15 people in line and you're waiting on a backing yard with one truck for 15 people or more, that's not a small class, brother. It's not a small class. And the importance of that is you're not going to get in that truck and you're not going to get any training time on your backing techniques. If they've got that many students in the school and they've got a certain number of trucks, I mean, come on, break it down, add it up. I mean, if there's 100 students on the yard and they've got 5 or 6, 7 trucks, guess what? You're not going to get a lot of driving time. You can't learn to drive a truck if you don't drive a truck. I mean, there are things that we say all the time around here that are so logical that they're so logical, there's no way you can miss it. There's no way that you can sit there and just ignore the fact that what I'm telling you is the truth. So the deal is, when you call somebody up and you ask them, about their school, that's fine. Ask them questions about the school. Ask them questions about their equipment. Ask them questions about how they train. Ask them questions about how many instructors they have per student. And in this industry, everybody wants to look real big. The bigger, the better. And in this case, that's just not the truth. When I opened the school, we're going on our 4th year now. When I opened the school, my very first student that came into this school, he had spent 25 years with a major corporation. He'd managed for him, and he'd always wanted to drive a truck across the country. And he retired from the industry that he was in with the company that he was in, and he came in and he was a smart guy. He was a smart guy. What he asked me was, how many people do you have enrolled? And I told him, I said, you'll be the first one. And he said, where do I sign up? Because he understood that he was going to get training. Because he didn't want a million people around. He didn't want to go to a circus. I mean, he's actually doing something for his future. He wanted to be trained. He literally wanted somebody to spend time with him, giving him instruction how to drive correctly, which means how to drive safely. You know, one of the questions that you need to ask is, what kind of safety training do you give us? And you'll be shocked at the schools in Oklahoma that don't do anything about safety. Yeah, they're gonna tell you to go out there and observe when you're driving and stuff like that, but they're they're not gonna give you anything on how to operate that truck safely. And listen, the safety the safety aspect of your driving is what trucking companies need, and it's what trucking companies look for in your skills and your abilities to handle a truck. So that's very, very important about how does a school do that. You know, like I said, you need to go up. When you talk to somebody on the phone, you need to go see the school, and you need not to respond to high pressure salespeople, and you need not to look at a low cost. I mean, there are people out there that say, hey, for 200 bucks, 300 bucks, whatever, I'll get you in my school. You know, we can finance you, we can do all of this. You know, that financing is going through a third party. And there's going to be a point when they sit down in the contract, and that contract's going to be
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
higher
go.
than what was said. But you already been in their school for 2 weeks, and now you're stuck. What am I going to do? Well, I've already spent 2 weeks here. You know, I'm on this path to do this. Am, am I going to sign that, or am I not going to sign it? You know, there's a high percentage rate that you're going to sign that document because you've already invested the time in it. So when you look at enrolling at a school to get your commercial driver's license, you need to look and see if that organization is really concerned about your time and your investment. And that's a major part of all of this. You also need to look, and like I've said before, you need to look at the number of people that are in that school. Because the greater the number of people standing on a yard or standing around that school, okay, when you look at the number of vehicles that they have to train, it's going to tell you real quick what their backlog is on people that haven't passed the test. So if you got a huge population that's here, most of the time there's a bottleneck on the front end because people aren't passing the test to get out of the school. Then now all of a sudden they've got to set limits on how many times you can test.
Solid country going.
I don't know, is it three strikes you're out at places? CDL University, we don't treat you like that. We respect your time, and we respect your investment. And we're not sitting here with a cattle prod loading you up in a chute in the back of a truck. This isn't a cattle run, brother. We do things right here. We do things very well. We also help you with financing. We help you if you have experience. We know if you have experience, things may click for you a little bit better. There's no short path though once you've given up your CDL to get your CDL again. Companies out there require a certification for a certain number of hours for their insurance. Give us a call and talk to us about how we can help you and how we can help you the right way. Like I said, we're just briefly touching on this. We could talk about this for hours. But real quick, I want you to understand, if you're looking to get a commercial driver's license, which I don't know why you're not, if you're looking for a job, this is the #1 industry in the country today. I don't know where you can go to make any more money than you can in the trucking industry today. The way the world is, the political aspects of the world, I mean, there's not a safer place to work except inside of a truck and in a cab by yourself. And when you're driving, you're making money. Give us a call at CDL University, 405-702-4333. We'd love to talk to you. You can go online. You can fill some information out for us so that we can call you back at cdluniversity.org. Um, Let us know if you're interested. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be a high pressure salesperson twisting your arm. You know, we don't want you to do this if you don't want to do it. But here's the fact: the fact is, the only place that you're going to know the truth is you're going to call us and you're going to come in and you're going to see us. We have an extremely easy process. You come in, we show you, we tell you in 29 minutes everything you need to know about this. You leave here knowing everything about it so you can make a good decision. If you want us to help you move forward, we'll do everything we can to help you move forward. We'll do everything we can to help you be successful if you want to get your commercial driver's license. Once again, give us a call, 405 702 4333. Once again, as always, give us a call. Come see us because I can't help you if I don't know you.
And down the Mississippi, country's down fast. Long before you take this cowboy south. Till it's dry. Everything's done. All right, guys, we are pulling into town here. Dropping off. Wow, what was it that we grabbed a hold of? Empty pallets? Is that what I'm hauling? 40,000 pounds? Not a bad little drive there. Oh yeah, yep. I recognize our home street here. Back on the block. About to get this load dropped off in our custom Peterbilt 389 for CDL University. I want to say thank you again to Darren Miller for furnishing our amazing controls here. Our 18-speed Eaton Fuller shifter with range splitter and all, our force feedback steering wheel, and our triple pedal setup down here. So you guys are getting to see the full American Trucking Simulator experience. It'll get just a little bit better because we'll get the control panel that'll have the key ignition, plungers and stuff, which will really neat to watch. And then I think eventually we're going to be hooked up to a VR headset as well. And that will be a whole other level of trucking experience, I'm sure. And again, this is Moto with OTU Media and OTU Gaming. We're playing American Truck Simulator, driving our custom built 389. Here we go. Probably going to get us a little curb check in there. Roll, baby, roll. There we have it. All right. Well, it's not as pretty as some might have done it there, but I promise you the trailer is in the yard. All right. Let's take a look here again. Awesome. Yeah, she's long. She's long. I should have made that turn a little bit wider, but we survived. So, all right, let's find out where they want this thing. Okay, looking like over here to our left. Oh, yeah. Okay. Man, that's going to be tough, actually. Oh, we're going to give it a shot, though. Because I think I'm actually going to have to come... I think I'm going to have to come this direction first. And then jog back this way. Oh, I think we made it, troops. I think that's a bucket. Oh, look at that. What an awesome haul, guys. All right. Yep. 2 trailers full of empty pallets, I think, there. Let's go ahead and drop them off. Amazing. Great, guys. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in. As always, I want to remind you, truck driving is one of the top industries in the country. We're going to need another 500,000 drivers in the next 20 years. So go to CDLUniversity.org. They can't help you if they don't know you, so you got to give Darren Miller a call over there. This has been Moto, American Truck Simulator. Thank you guys so much. And again, if you want to find OTU Media, you can find us on all of the socials. Just search hashtag OTU Media. Moto out.